Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela and today we are having our matcha chit chat. I want to do it a bit differently because why not? And this is literally how my daily day looks. I come down, get to a coffee and drink my matcha. And today I want to talk about manifesting your dream life. First of all, I want you to think about your dream life. Like, what does it look like? What do you do in your daily day? What do you have? And literally, how you want to feel in your dream life. Let's say you want to manifest more money, you want to manifest a Birkin bag, you want to manifest that perfect partner, but what is it exactly that you want? Because when you're thinking about a Birkin bag, when you're thinking about manifesting something, when you're thinking about something that you truly want, it's not the thing itself that you want. You want a feeling that is connected with that. For example, you want more money in order to feel security. You want the perfect partner in order to feel loved. You want that perfect body in order to feel comfortable in your skin. You want to look beautiful in order to maybe get attention from others. It's always connected to a feeling, it's connected to an experience, and that experience has an emotion connected to it, right? So you want to think about what feeling is it that you want in your life. Now, when you're thinking about that feeling, it's obviously something that you don't have in your life right now. Otherwise, you wouldn't want it, right? If you're feeling now happy, if you're feeling fulfilled, you don't crave to feel happy and fulfilled. If you're already having a perfect partner that makes you feel loved all the time, you are not craving a partner that makes you feel loved. If you're having all the money in the world and you feel secure, you don't crave the feeling of security. The problem now is when you are craving a feeling that you don't have, you are vibrating on a specific vibration. You are operating from a specific energy, right? The thing that no one really talks about is that you only can attract what you already are, means you only can attract and receive something from that same vibration, from that same energy that you already are. That's literally why people say be delusional and act as you already have. But of course, you cannot act like you already have that car. You cannot act like you already have $1 million in your bank account and spend money when you don't have the money. It's not about the thing itself. You have to feel it already. You have to operate and work from a version of you that has it already. That's why it's so important that you ask yourself, how would that version of you that has $1 million operate in her daily day life? How would that version of you that has the perfect partner, the provider man in her life, that has the family that you want, that has everything that you want, how would she operate in her daily day? What would she tolerate? What would she wouldn't tolerate? Now, a very simple example. Let's say you want that perfect partner and you have an exact imagination of how that partner should be, how he should treat you. And in your now, in your daily day now, what you're doing is that you're chasing men who don't give you that. You're trying to change a man who obviously is not what you want. And what you do by that is lowering your vibration. You put yourself on a lower vibration in order to change him. But when you're being on this vibration, he can never be something else. And someone else can also not enter into your life and give you that what you need. Another example, let's say you want more money in order to feel security in your life, right? But you are constantly feeling insecure. You are constantly feeling threatened by expensive things. You're constantly feeling like, oh, a $5 coffee is too expensive. I can't afford that. Then you are lowering your vibration and you don't even open that vessel. You don't open yourself to receive more money. Fell from. above and there is no tree above. I take it as a sign, and the sign is money is falling from the sky for me. Now, of course, this sounds way more easy than it actually is, because when you don't have money, like, how the hell should you feel secure? How should you be able to feel like you can't afford a $5 coffee when you only have $2 in your bank account? I understand it's not that easy. No one said it's easy, but when you understand how it works, it's more easy to adjust. Okay, so the first thing was get clear what you want and with what feeling are you connecting that. And the second, be fine with or without it. You have to be already feeling what you want to feel with or without that thing. Now, for example, my YouTube views are not that much, right? But to be honest, for me, I am fine with or without a million of views because I know it's there already. I am already operating from that vibration because I'm completely fine with and without it. When it comes, great. When it doesn't come, it's fine as well. I am not depending on that one thing. I am not depending on numbers. I am doing my YouTube channel because I genuinely enjoy doing it. Even if I have 10 views, 100 views, I would still do it and enjoy doing it. And the second thing, I do it because I want to help people. So even if I help only one person, I am already fine with it because that's why I'm doing it, right? Now, you will ask yourself, okay, I understand, but how do I get to that vibration? How do I change that? And for example, the thing with the partner, when you want to attract that partner, you know exactly how he is treating you. You have that picture and that feeling in front of you. You are trying to feel that feeling every single day, but you are still tolerating a man that doesn't have that. You are lowering your vibration. You have to stop tolerating what you don't want. Like when you are in a relationship with someone that treats you well, you would not tolerate a man coming into your life that doesn't treat you well. When you are having a million of dollars, you would not say no to a coffee for $5 and you would not think or feel, wow, that's expensive, I can't afford that. Like, I am literally drinking my daily matcha that costs around $10 every single day, even when I have only $30 or $40 in my bank account, because it's not about money. Money is as well just currency. Money is a vibration. Money comes and goes. And I know when I'm hanging on now on a matcha for $10 and I'm feeling like, oh my God, I can't afford that. I'm just attracting more situations and circumstances where I will feel like, oh my God, I can't afford that. You need to be very clear that everything you do is coming from a specific vibration, from an energy, right? And you can choose if you're vibrating on a lower vibration or you're vibrating on a higher vibration. Of course, it takes some time. Of course, it takes some effort to change that. You have learned through your whole life to accept the bare minimum. You have learned through your whole life to not spend too much money. You have learned your whole life to save money, to not buy an expensive bag. You have learned your whole life things that are not helping you to manifest the life you truly want, but it doesn't mean that you cannot stop now. You can choose now to change, and you can choose now to think differently. You can choose now to manifest what you truly want. And the universe is not on a budget. You can literally ask for anything and it will come to you when you're able to vibrate on that same frequency for long enough. Now, another thing is maybe you are already vibrating on that frequency. You are already saying no to everything that doesn't align with your vision, with your manifestations, but still it hasn't shown up. And that's because there is a gap between the vibration, that frequency, and what truly shows in your three-dimensional world. It takes some time, and you cannot expect to completely outsmart your whole past and outsmart your whole frequency and reality within one day when you have operated 20 years in another frequency, in another energy, in another vibration. You need to give it some time. And when you are fine with or without it, anyways, you are fine with or without it. And then sooner or later, that gap between your frequency, the vibration you're on, and your three dimensional world's results will collapse and it will show up in your reality. You just need to be strong in a sense. You need to have discipline, and I feel like it's way too less talked about discipline in that spiritual manifestation world. Everyone says just be and don't have discipline, don't do anything. But that's wrong because you need to have discipline. It needs discipline to control yourself. And if you cannot control yourself, you can also not control the universe, obviously. And with discipline and controlling yourself, I don't mean suppress your emotions. I mean controlling your emotions in a way that they are beneficial for you. And you do that by transmuting your emotions to something that is beneficial for you. And with discipline, I also don't mean wake up at 6 a.m., drink your lemon water, go to the gym. Discipline looks for everyone very different. For me, discipline is something completely different than for you. Maybe for you, discipline is waking up at 6 a.m. It's not about what exactly you do, it's about that you feel disciplined. When you are not disappointing yourself, you are disciplined. You are honoring yourself and your words, and you are doing what you know that you are supposed to do. When you constantly neglect the things you know you are supposed to do, you know you should do, then you're not disciplined. When you constantly do the things you know you should do, you're disciplined, you're proud of yourself, you're honoring yourself. When you want to have that glow up in your life, glow up your finances, glow up your beauty, glow up your everything, you need to be disciplined. And discipline is the biggest glow up. Discipline doesn't mean anything else but honoring and respecting your word, yourself enough to do everything you know you're supposed to do. But you have to be and feel disciplined in order to have that glow up and to manifest your dream life. Now, another thing is your previous you will always come and doesn't want to die. So it will always come with fears. It will always feel threatened by your new version of you. It will always be threatened by you wanting change. This is your old version of you. Your old version of you has nothing to do with your desired reality. When you keep entertaining your old version of you, feeling like a failure, feeling bad about your past mistakes, you will only attract more of that. You will be trapped into your past. You will be trapped into something that is not relevant now. Right now, your past has nothing to do with you. When someone tells you, yeah, but you did this or you did that, you say, so what? I changed. And this is me right now. This is the version that I am today. This is the version that I am right now. What do you want to do now? You have to be so super grounded with who you are in order to be able to manifest the life you want to live. Because again, when you would imagine yourself now living the life you want, you would say to anyone, so what? This is not me anymore. Yesterday, maybe I only had $1 in my bank account. Today looks different. So if you want to judge me on my $1 yesterday, you are not anymore in my life. You are connected with the past version of myself. And if you're not willing to come with my new version and change that perspective you have of me, go. Please, I don't need you in my life. I don't need anyone that is holding on a version that is not me anymore. And you literally have to imagine yourself and your old version or your many old versions like two different people. Only that way also you can glow up and take power of your life. When you keep holding on to your past mistakes, when you keep holding on to the version that you were yesterday, that you were a month ago, that you were 1 year ago, you will not be able to change. It's actually so simple and also so difficult, but once you understand how it works and once you just say, listen, like I'm gonna try it. I'm going to try it. From now on, I am a different person. From now on, I don't accept disrespect anymore. From now on, I'm asking for help. From now on, I am treating myself like a queen. Then automatically, everything that doesn't vibrate on this frequency with you will fall away from you unless you go down back to your old frequency. I have done mistakes in my past, but I do not identify with those anymore. I am not the same person as I was last year. I am not the same person as I was 2 years ago. I am not the same person as I was a month ago. I am continuously changing and evolving, and people who want to stay in my life, they have to come with me. They have to keep evolving with me, otherwise, they would fall away from my life. I do not give anyone the power to hold me back in my life. I don't give anyone the opportunity to stand in my way to reach my manifestations, my goals. That's why, of course, it can be lonely when you want that glow up of your life. It can be very lonely because many people are simply not having that same vision in their minds. They don't have that same vision of their life. They are not dreaming that big and they let outer circumstances hold them back, make them smaller. And yes, it's sad, but you have to distance yourself from those people. I don't say cut them off, I don't say remove them, I say distance yourself. And even if it's lonely, staying alone is better than staying with people that hold you back, that stand in your way, that do anything that doesn't help you grow and evolve. You will never ever be able to live your fullest potential if you keep holding on to things and people and circumstances that keep you small, that hold you back, that cannot let go of that old version of you. And that's why you have to be strong in that sense and disciplined to say no to everything that doesn't serve your highest good and say yes to everything that does serve your highest good, everything that is bringing you further in your life. And another thing is that attention goes over intention. When your intention is to find a job, but your attention goes to what could go wrong, how many people didn't make it, what are the mistakes that other people did, and all the negative things, even though your intention goes to looking for a job, you will experience the negative. So you need to align your intention with your attention. When your intention is to find a great partner, your attention must go to everything good. Your attention must go to people who have found their great partner. Your attention must go to people who are like your perfect partner. When you're trying to make more money, but you keep focusing on how it could go wrong, you will experience ways how it could go wrong. And you need to focus on the good things. You need to focus and put all your energy into thinking about how it can work out. Focus and put your energy into things that will make you believe more it will work out, will make you focus on the positive aspect. Now, whether this is new to you or it was like a reminder for you, I want you to be delusional and always think about the best way outcome. Never think about worst outcome, worst possibilities. Make yourself up scenarios how it could work out instead of making up scenarios how it couldn't work out. Whatever it is, there are so many ways it can work out, but you need to focus on that instead of focusing on how it can't work out. Anyways, guys, I hope this could help. I'm done with my matcha, and let me know if you liked our matcha chit chat, if you want me to do that more often. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so, so much. And always remember, you can do it. When I can, you can do too. Bye bye.